All right, let's do this. Share, boy. Um, uh, uh, where's Discord? There's Discord. Reconnecting. So, oh crap, let me fix that. That is blurry as all hell. Should be here. You guys should be able to hear me. So this is going to be when I travel to Tampa, or really when I travel, I can do a live thing. But because it's just me, I'm not going to call it the official Okay Thank You live stream because it's not official. It's not on Wednesdays. It's not at 5. And it's just me. Occasionally, like if Robin and I go to Disney or Tristan and I travel somewhere, hey guys, you know, I'll make it an official Okay live stream or whatever, maybe. But if it's just me and no one else, it's not really fair to call it an official live stream. So, I had 2 ideas for the name. I had the first one, which was Miles with Mike. But then I thought of one with an even cringier pun called Going the Extra Michael. Get it? Instead of going the extra mile. Yeah. So that's an L at the end. I hyphened it so it doesn't look like I spelled Michael weird. Maybe next episode I'll delete the hyphen. So, little rules for this one. I don't have a moderator unless Robin jumps on here. So, I'm getting to that, Rin. I don't have a moderator unless Robin jumps on, or someone, or Tristan jumps on, or someone, you know. But so I won't be able to if you send something with a swear word, it'll automatically, I can't accept it. I'm too busy driving. I'm not going to sit there and try to read it and figure out if I want to accept it or not. Shut up, Eric. It's great. So one of the big rules is, yes, I'm going to be driving. I've been a driver, you know, at Enterprise and stuff for 10 years, so I'm on the road all the time, all day. So I'm a pretty safe driver. And so I can read stuff. Like right now, Terry says I love the pun. I can look down, look up. Please don't type entire paragraphs. I'm not going to be able to read that safely, so I'm just going to ignore those. So if you do like a line or two, like love the hair, Mike, thank you. I can read that because I can look down, look up. Because like I said before, when you're driving, you're not supposed to be looking straight ahead. You're supposed to be looking around and scanning like the entire area. Because if you're just looking straight ahead, you're not going to get cars from your right or your left, or you're supposed to be looking in the mirror behind you. So I can look real quick. It's just like I said, when you're in a car with a friend, you can go like, hey, what's up? But you're not going to like scan them and have entire conversations. So I can look down real quick, process something, and look right back up. So please try to avoid any long things, because you can type them, I'm not going to read them. So you're kind of going to be wasting your time. I guess unless you guys are talking amongst yourselves in the chat, you know, then by all means. Yes, I am going to see the girlfriend, and mañana we are going to Animal Kingdom, and then Sunday I'm watching the Buccaneers play the Carolina Panthers on TV. There are no fans in the stands, so and then after that I'm gonna head back here, do some laundry, get ready for Monday. So, how's everyone preparing for the weekend? Oh, and by the way, Super Chat is the thing, so feel free to smash that Super Chat. Hey, it's going to be a pretty cool weekend. Well, thanks for stopping in. It went away. By the way, I don't know if any of you guys have done Facebook Live Mobile, or Facebook Live Mobile, YouTube Live Mobile. I see the questions for a split second, and then, thank you, Dev. For like a split second, yes, I'm going to be getting more footage for my Disney. I actually, behind the scenes look, all the stuff that I got at Epcot, I'm not a videographer. I'm not a photographer. I will never claim to be. so I need to learn. And so everything, like I was panning with the camera, I thought it was slow enough. And then when I got home, I realized, wow, talk about social distancing. There's like 30 people over there. Anyway, when I got home, first of all the dark rides I went on, I'm gonna have to adjust the lighting. I figured on auto it would do well enough. I knew it wouldn't be perfect. It's not, I thought I was slow enough, and it turns out I definitely wasn't. I mean, it wasn't like I was like, whoop, but it definitely was, for B-roll footage, I'd want it to be a lot slower. So I didn't like how fast I panned. And then, like I said, all the dark rides, I thought the auto would do well. Now, I know the Osmo Pocket isn't the perfect camera for low light, but I didn't know the auto was going to be that bad that I really need to adjust it. Now I learned. Thank God I live near Disney and I'm an annual pass holder. Because otherwise, if this were my only trip in a year, I'd be like, damn it! So, I'm going to try again tomorrow at Animal Kingdom instead. But I was going somewhere with this. Hey, remember last time when it rained? Neat. Oh, right. Anyway, so with the chats, like right now, there's nothing on screen. I can hit the button and see things. Like if I touch that, So right now, Dev said something. So it popped up, so I can see the last. I can see about 3 chats at a time. 1, 2, 5. I can see about 8 lines at a time, not including your names. So now it's gone. Now it popped up. So I can't, keep in mind, I can kind of see chat a little bit, and then it goes away. It fades away. I'm doing well, Pug. How are you? My left leg's cramping. That's weird. So I sit in a very weird position when I drive. Not weird as in what, but just I don't know many people that do this. I actually have my leg is like propped up here. Like I don't put my leg forward. I lift it up and I pull my leg up. And I'm like, so my leg, my knee and leg is at a right angle. So, I don't know, my ankle right now feels weird. But this is how I always sit. I also text very weird. What's the meaning of okay, thank you? Alright, so when we were on list 25, it used to be just a voiceover with pictures. And I'm like, you know, I'd been doing that. I started in January 2015. And our Iowa State, interesting. Didn't know we had Cyclones fans over here. So anyway, I started in 2015. It had been pictures with voiceover for what? It started in 2012, so the past 3 years. And then, boo Trump. So then, I was kind of like, Tristan and I were talking, I'm just like, I think we need someone on camera. And I didn't mean it just because I was a narrator. I'm like, oh, I need the fame and everything. I was just like, I was looking at our stuff, and I'm like, it's been 3 years and there's been no evolution. It's the same thing, a voiceover with pictures, and usually only 25, like 1 picture per item. And I'm like, on the scale of things, I think that's a little boring. And so I'm like, all right, I'll tell you what, it's better to ask forgiveness than, it's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is for permission. So what we did is we filmed a list that was coming out, 25 facts about beards. We did it with me on camera. Actually, it was our first time doing it, so we didn't have a teleprompter, so I literally had to memorize the script. Then we realized the teleprompter is going to be much easier. So we filmed it, and we went and showed our boss. We're like, hey, we did this. Because we knew our boss, he's not a big fan of change. So we didn't think he would give us, we didn't think he'd give us permission. We think he'd be like, cool, nah. So we actually had a meeting. We're like, can we meet with you? And we met with him and his wife and Juan, all at Outback Steakhouse. And we showed them And we were like, so this is what we want to do from now on. We think it'll be more exciting and everything like that. And to our surprise, he goes, yeah, do it. And we're like, okay, cool. So we released that one. And in the bottom, since we had never really done a face reveal, they did a Goodbye David, Hello Juan thing. So that was technically a face reveal. So it wasn't really a face reveal per se, but it was an entire like new format for List 25. And so Juan was still the manager at the time. So when the video was going out, he pinned a comment and it said like, hey guys, so you guys have been asking it for a long time. Here's our official face reveal. So something like kind of pumping everyone up. It's the pinned comment you see at the top. And the very first comment was just a guy, and his name at the time was the Goat King. And it just was, so all this excitement, all this build up, and it was just, okay, thank you. No exclamation point, no nothing. So Tristan and I were laughing so hard that it's just like, you guys have been asking for it. Oh, here you go, our first face reveal. Yeah, okay, thank you. And we're like, what the hell? So we started doing that to anyone who's like, you suck, kill yourself. I'd write like, you know, okay, thank you. Like anytime someone did some like, you know, criticism's one thing, but like criticism like that is another. So anytime someone said something really like mean or ugly or nasty, I'd just go, okay, thank you. And it just became a thing. And so when we were let go from List 25, that's not how that works. It's not a four-way stop, you dummy. I don't understand. Don't stop in the middle of the road to let some guy turn in. It's not a, oh, the rules of the road are so basic. It's so simple. Yeah. And so we just, no, it's not only about live streams, Dominic. I promise you, we are in the middle of doing things, but the problem is live streams are easy right now because we get together and film on Wednesdays. And so we haven't, so, okay, more behind the scenes. With getting let go from List 25 and COVID and everything like that and things shutting down, and I got furloughed from Enterprise for a bit, money's tight. I'll let you guys know, it's not, you know, with everything, it's as much as we love Okay Thank You, it's not as nearly as many views as we used to have, you know, and stuff like that. And so we honestly have to focus on other things. So I'm focusing more on Enterprise and DoorDash right now and stuff like that because that's what's keeping me alive and paying the bills and everything like that. And so as much as we'd like to make more videos, we have to focus on the other things right now. So Tristan edits, but he's got to, you know, he's got to focus on other things at the moment. So yeah, we're not putting out as many as we'd like to right now. Hopefully that'll change. But yeah, no, the easiest thing is live streams because they're literally, there is no editing. We literally click a button and we're good to go. And we have them weekly and we do it. And I decided to start doing it when I travel because why the hell not? Why not get us more views and interact with you guys more and, you know, stuff like that, give you guys some sort of semblance of content while everything like this happens. Like, we're not trying to just be lazy, like, you know what, these are just easy, screw everything else. We have several videos we're working on. I'm actually in the process of editing one, but I don't know what the hell I'm doing, so yeah, it's a little slow. But I'm trying to learn because I want to be able to A, help Tristan on Okay Thank You, and B, of course you're a truck fan with a truck like that, oh my god, and B, I need to learn how to do it for my own personal channel eventually. So, you know, it's a little slow going right now, but it's like, if you had a job that, if you had two jobs that actually, you know, paid the bills and one that was more like a hobby, you're going to focus on the ones that pay the bills right now. So, it sucks, but it is what it is. Until it becomes financially stable, that's not the word, that's not the phrase I'm looking for, but we can't really, it can't be our number one priority. Because our number one priority is paying rent and paying bills and eating and not dying. Yeah, I'm hoping more people. Hey, while the videos are still up, if you guys want to run in there onto, Alpha Paw's videos and just start directing people to us, because I'm not trying to say let's steal them, but first of all, any channel you subscribe to, if all of a sudden they completely change their content, most people aren't going to be like, well, this isn't what I subscribed for, but okay. Like, you're going to be like, this isn't what I wanted. Bye. So I feel like the people should be able to know where we are if, that should just be how things are. If someone leaves something I like, I should be able to, I shouldn't be blocked from figuring out, obviously, if that person didn't want people to know. Like, if I suddenly quit Okay Thank You and I just want to retire to a private life, then yeah, that's, respect that. But the owner of the old IP or whatever shouldn't block people from being able to find them if they want to. So yeah, by all means, if you guys want to go in there and direct people to us, I would love that, because I think we're blocked from doing that. So yeah, it's been a hell of a year. Oh, so I'm going to let you guys know now. If all of a sudden this cuts out, what I'm thinking happened last time. I'm thinking that it cut out because it could have been a number of things. There are patches I go through where there's no signal because it's in rural Florida. Thank you, Dream. There are patches I go through in rural Florida that they probably cut out, because I know a lot of people were concerned because all of a sudden my video just ended. So everyone's like, oh God, what happened? Actually, I'm pretty sure if I get in a wreck, it's not going to disconnect my phone first. You guys would see everything happen, so you would know. So if it disconnects, don't worry. But I think what happened was, because it was nighttime and I had this light on, but I turned it off just to see, and I think with an all black screen, YouTube was like, well, there's nothing here, why are we going to keep going live? And I think it ended it. I'm not sure. I have no idea if it does that. That's just immediately my gut instinct. Well, yeah, it was weird that it disconnected completely instead of just reconnecting, because sometimes that happens. It'll reconnect. So I don't know why that happened, but that's why my bet is it saw nothing, because it was completely pitch black, and so it's just like, well, there's no subject to film, so we'll end it. Yeah, I can't read that. That's too much. So if you want to break that down, I'm driving, I'm not going to read a whole paragraph. I saw the word hashtag in there somewhere. That's all right, we don't expect everyone to make every Wednesday. People have lives and schedules. Use hashtags on Instagram. I do. What? I literally just put a post earlier today with some hashtags. Oh, useless. 25 hashtags. You know, we don't have to do just 25 anymore. We don't even have to do only lists. It's just, right now, most of y'all know us from list 25, so you associate us with lists. So lists do the best because that's what people expect to see from us. So right now we do it because that's what gets us the most views and what people like. But eventually we're going to start getting people in here who don't know us from list 25. So eventually we can kind of change what we do a bit. Not abandon lists completely. But I've said before, that was my one thing I always hated about list 25. is how the name dictated exactly what we did. So there was literally no branching out. So we were kind of stuck. Well, people will find us through the hashtags, but not everyone uses Instagram, and I don't have that many followers on Instagram. I think I have 1,400. So I think that'll only go so far. And first of all, List25's Instagram wasn't even that popular anyway, so I don't know how many people are looking for hashtag List25 on Instagram in the first place. So, I mean, I will, but I guess it depends on what I'm actually posting. I like doing the live streams. I think they're fun. Do I want our channel to be only live streams? No. But, you know, I'm going to give you guys some weekly content. Keep bringing what up? Ooh, a tire. Wow. So it's funny. You say that all lists have round numbers. That's actually one of the reasons. List 25 was actually going to be list 21. I think actually he wanted like list 11. He wanted something with a ridiculous number. Our first boss, the guy who started it, he wanted something with a crazy number because it would stand out. You'd always have top 5s, top 10s, top 20s. So, you know, that was the plan. And then I knew it was going to be list 21 when he first started because he was turning 21. So he was like, but then I don't know why he finally settled on 25. I knew one of the reasons he went higher up is because not many people were doing that. It was mostly top 10s. He didn't want to just be like everyone else. He didn't want to be just another top 10 channel. So, Vicky, I can't read that. That's like 8 lines of text, or 7. Yeah, we liked it. But that's the thing. We liked what we did. We also just wanted to branch out a bit, but we couldn't because the name was List 25. Because Tristan and I are both very creative people, and as is Robin. And so we like to be able to do other things as well, to try to show people. Like, that's why we did like the Harry Potter list, so we could add on those little battles at the end, because we enjoyed, we loved doing the lists. We loved, I love reading the things and teaching people new stuff, but I love doing other things as well. I saw one of the matches, kind of. I saw the one where I apparently decided to wrestle in an entire Stormtrooper uniform. Weird outfit choice for me. Feels like it probably wouldn't be that maneuverable for in-ring attire. Most people choose spandex. I go with Stormtrooper armor. What are you bringing what up every week? What's happening? And with you. Oh, did I miss the Trump fire truck? It's somewhere over here, I think. Stupid ass fire truck with giant signs that say Trump. That's one of the big differences. Someone once wrote, do you guys remember the times that we used to wear Obama all over all of our clothing? Yeah, me neither. Well, I get it. People are going to bring up List 25 because it was something I was associated with for 5 years. Now it's gone. The same thing with any, like, look at, Star Wars actors. How many people, do you think come up to Anthony Daniels and mention C-3PO? It's because it's what he's known for. So I get it. Eventually we'll move on. Time will hopefully push Okay Thank You into people's minds before List 25. Like I said, we'll eventually, everyone that knows us here knows us from List 25, so that it makes sense. Eventually we're going to start getting fans that have no idea what the hell List 25 is. And then we'll be known more for Okay Thank You. or other things like my Disney channel or for Our House Studios. Yeah, but everyone's not you, Felicia. There's a lot of people that, you know, some people can get over things quicker than others. So the fact that some people are still like, we miss you guys over there. I mean, I can't blame them. Especially some of the fans that have been watched that channel for years. You know, and then all of a sudden it's not only are we kicked to the curb, the entire channel's been changed. So it's like it's a pretty drastic, you know, thing. At least with, you know, David and Juan, there was kind of a transition period. And even with, or there was like a video to announce it, David did leave suddenly. And then with me and Juan and I, there was a transition period kind of, because I substituted in for him and I joined him on a couple. And then and then all of a sudden with this, it's just, nah, you're done. Cool. Can we tell the fans? No. Great. So there's nothing to watch anymore. There's nothing there. They haven't produced a video in 3 months because they changed. It's going to be puppy and kitten videos from now on. There's the Trump fire truck. Well, right now, if I don't mention Baby Yoda, the child. Hi, Damon. Oh, there we go. Oh, I needed to do that. I'm not Disco Yeti. I don't have a bunch of flashing lights behind me. Although I will be seeing Disco Yeti tomorrow. I feel bad agreeing with you because it sounds very egotistical, but yeah, we kind of were. Because we brought change to the channel. It wasn't just a disembodied voice. That's one of the big reasons. I'll give him a high five as I pass underneath him. That's one of the big reasons I wanted to be on camera, or at least have someone. And I told my boss, look, I'm not doing this because I want to be on camera. I'm absolutely comfortable being on camera, but I just think that's what the channel needs. They need a disembodied voice is cool, but your fans don't have a face to connect with someone. Humans are very connective people. You know, or beings. Humans are people. Yeah, no shit. Humans are very connective beings. They like to, you know, make connections and stuff like that. We're very handsy-on-y. And so I was like, we need someone. And so, yeah, like, I feel bad agreeing with you, but yeah, we were. Because we changed it. We added a face that people could like and talk to and say hey and like know, like, oh, that's who's talking. And we gave it more personality. You know, we had the jokes, we had the little bits, we had, you know, we added the humor and stuff like that. And then they just threw it away. Some channels don't need it. There are some channels where it's like, it can be just, it depends on what it is. But channels like that, where you have a host, yeah, you need personalities. I think we still do have chemistry. Well, Ken, I'm glad you realize that now. I'm hoping a lot more people do. If you could break down that sentence into smaller chunks. I'm trying to stay safe while driving. Yeah, those are the ones that bother me. Like, I'm always torn by those. It's like, so you want to do a YouTube channel, but and I get, okay, not everyone wants to be on camera. But how do you want to do a YouTube channel but not want to use your own voice, or at least some voice? Like, why the robotic voice? What are you doing? Just talk. It's fine. And if people hate your voice, oh well, screw them. You'll find people that like it. Not everyone's going to like everything. Live music? Well, you could make the videos easily in a silent room, but still, people go to YouTube to see people and have personalities, to learn things. Yeah, the new Beauty and the Beast dog ride in Tokyo, I was there when it was being built. One of my pictures is of the castle under construction. No, that's actually not right. It's not that he wanted to be controlling. Our new boss, we were sold in 2018, and our new boss just never really cared about having a list channel. He just wanted a popular YouTube channel. So he never really put forth effort into it. Like I said, he cut my salary. I was getting $50 a year, and then he cut me to $100 a video, because he just didn't, he didn't care. And so, when you don't care, your product is going to suffer. And then once it was suffering enough, and then after COVID with everything, which is weird because we should have gone up on COVID, because people were home quarantining, they were going to watch more YouTube videos, but we didn't. Our numbers tanked. And so instead of trying to improve it, he just went and tried and just fired all of us, and now turned it into his own product. Like he owned Alpha Paw before. Alpha Paw used to have a YouTube channel, but it only had a couple thousand subscribers. So basically what he did was he bought subscribers, and that's it. That's the only reason he ever really wanted to buy List 25 in the first place. So it's not because there were creative differences. I guess there were creative differences. We wanted to, create, and he couldn't care less. But yeah, no, it's not. Oh, we wanted to do different things. It actually got to the point where he didn't care, so we were doing whatever. You got to be passionate when you do something. If you don't have passion for it, it's not going to do well. You have to enjoy what you do in anything. Look, the Bucks just got Tom Brady. If all of a sudden Tom Brady tomorrow just decides I don't like football anymore, do you think he's going to produce? Do you think if he all of a sudden a couple of years ago decided he doesn't like football anymore, he's okay? Drive safer, you dummy. If you think he's going to win 6 Super Bowls if he suddenly goes, I don't really care about this sport anymore. Thank you, Terry. And so, you got to have passion. He didn't have passion for this. He had passion for money. And so, he used List 25's channel to boost his pet supply company. It is what it is. It's all business. judging voices for something? Well, if you're trying to make a YouTube channel, just think of what are you passionate about? What do you like? Make it about that. Like, that's why I'm doing my Disney channel. I love going to Disney. I love Disney in general. I mean, I love Star Wars, and so I'm going to do it about that. I do think the Rays will win the World Series. We're in the playoffs. I stupidly threw this gum wrapper out. I don't have one to get rid of it. Ah! Why are you braking suddenly? There's nothing in front of you. You driving to Tampa? And we love doing our antics. We love edutaining, as I like to say. I like to teach everyone things, but I also like to be entertaining while doing it. The Yankees have just won 7 in a row. That's disappointing. So what was happening with genders and voices and stuff? Well, I don't feel like swallowing it. I don't want to stay there for 7 years. I don't feel like... Cool. Do a channel with Star Wars and anime then. Perfect. Just don't worry so much about what happens in the beginning, and then just you'll eventually evolve into something else. Just don't be afraid to evolve. Like we said, look at our channel. We didn't want to do lists anymore because we want to do something else. But right now, that's what people know us for. That's what's working. So yeah, we've got to do what works. You can't be too stubborn to listen to your fans and change things. Like, granted, you can't always listen to literally everyone because everyone has different opinions and you'll be doing 1,000 different things. But the majority of things, that's okay. Let's take, for example, a glass of milk. We love doing it. It was really fun. A lot of people liked it. The views were not agreeing with that. So we get a lot of people who go, where's the glass of milk? It's like, cool, you're all vocal, but the views say otherwise. So we've learned, and we've put that on the back burner for now. So we've evolved. You can't be stubborn when it comes to things like this. Because as much as you want to put your creative juices out there, if people aren't receptive to it, then it's not gonna, if you're trying to entertain, if you just want to, like if you're just painting a picture for your wall in your house, whatever, do whatever the hell you want. But if you're trying to entertain the masses, you got to do things that people enjoy. And so if you put something out there and people are enjoying it, reassess. So for your first couple videos, who cares? Do whatever the hell you want. See what happens. Adjust and evolve, or adapt and overcome. That's the meme. Ken is afraid people will judge his voice? Yeah, they will. Why? Because not everyone's going to like everything. So if people don't like your voice, screw them. Like I said, you'll find people that will. You don't think there are people who hate my voice? There's 8 billion people on this planet. Not everyone's going to like my voice. And you got to come to that reality. Not everyone's going to like you. You're going to get people who are really super mean. It's the internet. They sit behind computers and keyboards and they type whatever the hell they want because no one can just come up and punch them in the face. There's no there's no consequences for their actions. So you have to understand that. I can't tell you how many times on List 25 people came up and told me to go, like, hey, kill yourself. I'm like, cool, thanks. You just don't listen to those people. Now, when I say that, you want to listen, you don't have to take in. Because if you just turn everyone off and you don't listen to anyone, you're also not going to improve. Because some people have criticisms that are actually legit. So I'm not saying just avoid all criticism, just, hey, you should do this wrong. No, F you, I'm not doing it. Like, you still want to take in information. But like I said earlier, the people that just start, like, that's the people I would reply, okay, thank you to, because it's just, okay, you're not doing constructive criticism. Your channel sucks. Cool. How? Like, what do I, like, tell me. What in your mind needs improvement? I can't just change it all around because you say it sucks. So don't block out all criticism, but don't take in those crazy people that just tell you to kill yourself or your voice is terrible or... Is everyone meant for voiceover? No. But it's YouTube. It's your channel. You do what you want. You're not, you know, you're not trying out for a movie voiceover role or a commercial voiceover role where your voice has to be the exact thing these producers were looking for. It's your channel. You're gonna have people that tell you you suck, but you're also gonna tell you, you're gonna have people tell you that you're doing awesome and they love what you do and keep doing it. It comes with the territory. When you put yourself in the public eye, it comes with the territory. I'll totally admit, there are people who have, like, not everyone is cut out for voiceover. Well, then you'll find the people that are accepting. FYI, wrong spelling of accepting though. Got your back. But you will. You'll find the people that... I'm Jewish. There's tons of people out there who don't like that. Fuck them. But don't actually, because don't do that. You don't want to. Don't get in a relationship with those people. They're awful people. There's entire communities. I'm sure there's a cross-dressing subreddit. I guarantee it. Go on to there and find, like, I'm sure there's, like, cross-dressing, I mean, I said communities, but to sound redundant, yeah. I'm sure there's people who go on to YouTube to find out tutorials or stuff on how to, like, people who are just figuring out that that's what they like to do, and so they're nervous and scared, and so you can give them tips on, you know, however long you've been doing it. Maybe you have some tips for people, if that's what you want to focus on. You don't have to make your channel about that. You make your channel whatever the hell you want it to be about. Unless it's physically hurting people, then, you know, make your channel whatever you want. Don't make your channel something on, like, you know, hate and intolerance. That's not good. That's the only time I'll tell you don't live your dreams. Those are terrible dreams. But yeah, you do what you want. You'll find the people. Do what you want. Find the community on Reddit or somewhere that it fits. Whatever, be it anime or you said Star Wars and anime? Disney and anime. I'm getting my channel mixed up with yours. If the subreddit allows it. A lot of subreddits don't allow promotion, so be careful about that. You don't want to get banned. But yeah, and then find the people that, you know, are in that community of whatever you're planning to YouTube about. Yeah, I just made YouTube into a verb. Suck at everyone who's not me. Yeah, it's literally, like I said, do whatever, and this applies to life. Do whatever you want to do in life. Oh, it's that weird, here you go. It's that weird Trump truck that, like I said earlier, of course it's a Trump. Look at that kit. It's lowered in the back and raised it. Why? Weirdos. That does not seem like it's good for a truck. Unless your content, or whatever you're doing, the way you dress or whatever, anything, and I'm talking to anyone, unless it's hurting someone else, who cares? Who cares what other people say? It was Star Wars anime. If you want to run around, then sure. Are there people who have goofy hairstyles and I kind of giggle? Yeah, but who cares? They're doing them. They're not hurting anyone. They're silly. Do someone wear clothing that I think is silly? Sure, but who cares what I think? As long as they're enjoying themselves and they're not hurting anyone, who gives a damn? I got a shirt in the mail the other day that said Proud Air Force Grandpa. I'm going to wear that in public because it makes no freaking sense. still have no idea who sent me that. Or us. I really don't even know if it was directed to me, except for the fact that their shirt size only seems to fit me. So I'm assuming it's for me. I know! Oh, I watched it last night into overtime again. Man, that Islander subreddit was so salty. They're like, I can't believe they're going in such a sloppy goal. I'm like, goal's a goal. Like, unless someone, you know, was... Because there was a goal. There was a goal in the 2017 Stanley Cup final that it was totally interference. And they didn't call it. It's like, okay, that's different. But if it's just a sloppy-ass goal, you don't let a sloppy-ass goal in. I don't know what to tell you. Goal's a goal. You like kit, but not unless it's over. What? What are we talking about? Like soccer kits? Uniforms? What are we talking about? How do you sit there and speed up, but then get in front of me and slow down? Why, Trump fan? Why? See, I'm going to make fun of this man's truck. Why? Because I can. But as long as he's not hurting someone, which, you know, he's a Trump supporter, he may be actually hurting someone. Who knows? Alright guys, this is the Turnpike exit here. So I can either go left to Disney or straight to see my girlfriend. How about you guys vote? No. I'm going to Disney tomorrow. Dun, 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 dun. Look at this nice Florida weather. Truck kit. Tampa. Yeah, but I guess he had a kind of a lift kit or a lower kit, I guess. I want to cosplay as an apostrophe? Hold on. I can't, my phone's... I don't know who that is. I assume that's from an anime? Oh, there you go. Grand Fate Order. Fate Grand Order. I have never seen that one, actually, so I don't know who that is. So I'm about an hour from Tampa. And then I have to go to Target or Walmart when I get there. Because I didn't bring any pants. We've already done a couple of probably not much right now on Okay Thank You. Star Wars, there are certain things that just don't do well. Our Star Wars list didn't do so hot, so I'll probably leave Star Wars for my channel, because it's going to be, I don't think I'll vote this year. I'm going to ask that you do. Like, I'm going to severely ask that you do. You absolutely should. If you, let me put it this way. If you don't like what's been happening to our country these past 4 years, you need to vote Biden. If you do like what happened to this country these past 4 years, first of all, fucking why, but okay, vote, but still vote. It's your right as an American. You should not throw that away. And look, Biden was not my first choice. I'm a Bernie supporter. But the pendulum is now this way. We need to swing it back. Biden's not going to swing it the entire way, but it's going to start getting momentum in the opposite direction, which is what we need right now. So just leave it at that. Did you like what happened the last 4 years? Yes or no? No, Biden. Yes, Trump. Yes, you should probably still vote Biden, because what the hell's wrong with you? But that's literally, it was the same thing with yeah, seriously. It's the same thing with Hillary. I didn't really want Hillary. Again, I wanted Bernie, but no way in hell was I voting for Trump, so I voted for Hillary. I'm a Democrat. I'm not gonna, and Democrat aside, even if I'm a Republican, what he's doing isn't even Republican anymore. It used to be like, oh, you're a Republican and I'm a Democrat? No, well, we just have different policies. Now it's, you're kind of straight up evil. Like, they just admitted they found out there was, like, genital mutilation in concentration camps in America. Like, are you kidding me? What is wrong? It's insane. And these mind games that they can keep playing where, how he's just joking. Like, it really? Is he? When he's talking about a third term? Is he? Well, maybe we should have a president that doesn't joke so flippin' much about terrible things and breaking the law. If he's joking. But literally, that's all it boils down to. Are you happy with the last 4 years? But either way, don't not vote. Well, yeah, vote. You vote. Yeah, don't just vote president. Do the whole ballot. Because president's one thing, but yeah, there are a bunch of other positions that are screwing everything up too. Friggin' Mitch McConnell, idiot. Stupid dumbass turtle. So what's everyone planning to do for the weekend? Keep it short. I can't read paragraphs. Physically, I don't know how to read. No. I like my words small and concise. Who am I kidding? He doesn't know what the hell the word concise means. My bad. I like small words. Don't insult the turtles. Look at Mitch McConnell. He looks like a turtle. I feel bad for the turtles. They kind of look like Mitch McConnell. Which is terrible. Poor turtles. But quick, someone's shooting the sun. It's my eyes. Oh, damn it. It's funny because Tristan says his Trump impersonation is just an impersonation of me doing my Trump impersonation. Ah, God. I can't see. Biden is going to be another average president, which is exactly what we need right now because Bernie's out of the race. So please, dear God, vote average at this point. Dear God. Because if we can get the swing in the opposite direction, we can maybe eventually get Bernie or someone like him. If he doesn't run next time or whatever. Yeah, I think I hit a dead spot. So, yeah, I can wear these sweet gator sunglasses. Boom. What up? I'm Canadian, but I wish you all luck. Do you have room? Can I come stay at your house? I need an adult. I'm pixelated now. I might be in a I might be in a kind of a dead zone here. Let me see what my bars are. No, it looks full. So it's probably just reconnecting. I like space. Do you think the lockdown will continue? I mean, we're all dumb here, so yeah, probably. They said if everyone wore a mask, we could get this thing done in what, 6 to 8 weeks, was it? So, yeah, no, we're screwed. I read that there's a bar somewhere, Virginia, I don't remember where. There's a bar that is refusing service to people who wear masks. If you put one on, they'll kick you out. I'm like, God, Jesus Christ. America! So you believe in socialism? Yeah. I don't understand the people that are against it. I don't understand why you wouldn't want to make your country better as a whole. Like, why would you not want free education? Why do you not want people to have better access to healthcare and education? Why do you not want healthy, smart people? I mean, I know why Republicans don't want healthy, smart people, because they won't vote for them. So I get that. But I don't understand the people who are against the concept of, and I had this argument with this lady a few weeks ago, where it was one of the dumbest arguments of my life, because she starts out with, oh, there used to be I don't know why I made her Trump, but whatever, let's pretend there used to be a hospital right there. I'm like, yeah, I remember that hospital. She's like, yeah, my nephew, someone in her family used to work at that hospital. Shan's bought it and tore it down, so it's no longer there. But she's like, yeah, my uncle, whatever, used to work at that hospital, and it was really, really cool because, you know, he would just, it didn't matter how much money you had, he would totally help you out. I'm like, awesome. So I'm here sitting thinking, yeah, she must really like universal health care. And I'm like, cool. I forget exactly what I said, but I brought it up. I'm like, yeah, so, you know, that's cool, which is what we're trying to do now. She's like, no, it won't work. I'm like, what? It's not going to work. But you just said that it's not going to work. America's too big. And I'm like, but it works. And then I said, but it works in other countries. She's like, America's too big. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And she's like, well, what's gonna happen if that happens, right? I'm like, yeah, our taxes will go up. She goes, exactly. And I'm like, yeah, but I'd rather pay a little bit more in taxes if it meant people weren't dying because they can't afford health care. To which she replies to me, look, people die all the time. Awesome. So, screw everyone because it's fine. People die all the time anyway. Who cares? Was her argument. I'm like, you are a terrible human being. Like, if that's your argument is people die anyway, I hope that she gets sick one day and all of a sudden she needs help and someone goes up to her and goes, you're dying anyway, who cares? Like, what are you doing, lady? Like, why? Why is that your argument? It's people die anyway? Like, what are you doing? 9/11, never forget. Don't worry about it. People die anyway. Like, you think, like, if I said that response to her, she wouldn't flip the hell out? Like, come on. So I don't get the people that are like, no, why everything has to make money? Like, why would you not want people to have better access to healthcare and education? That's all I want to know. Forget that you have to pay taxes, which is the most selfish things in the world. If you don't want to pay slightly more taxes so that other people can have better lives, I don't know what's wrong with you. Cool, Josh. Also, no, it doesn't, but whatever. And that's the other thing. People hear socialism. What do they think? They think USSR. Like, that's not... You say it would never work, except for the fact that it's working in a ton of other countries. So, yeah, you're right. I guess it wouldn't work. Whatever. Clearly, these other countries are wrong, and what we're going through right now is the bomb, and we're all working, and everything's great and hunky-dory, which is why, you know, a bunch of people are dead, and we can't seem to get out of this coronavirus. But no, we're doing well. Let's keep going. We got it. Fuck change. Why should we bother trying something new? Josh, don't take this the wrong way, but you're an idiot. Like, please enlighten me as to why it wouldn't work when it does in all these other countries. And then also, again, like I asked, why do you not want people to have free education? Why do you not want your friends and family and other people around you to be more educated and smarter and have better access to healthcare, so when they go in for the smallest thing, they don't have to pay all of the money they have and be in debt for the rest of their lives? Why? Why does that sound terrible to you? Please. And I don't want some workaround. I don't want some like, well, it just, I want to know, why do you hate people? Like, why do you hate others then? What? I mean, we have some people from Canada in here. I heard that some people from Canada, the most expensive thing when they go in for a quick procedure is the parking ticket. You go in for us and it's thousands of dollars just to do the smallest thing. Why should people go bankrupt because they're trying to survive? It would never work because of greed. No, that's capitalism. You what? But wait, hold on. Does capitalism work for you? Josh, does capitalism work for you? Because if you tell me that socialism would never work because of greed, okay, wait, are you saying, okay. There's a difference between would it never work or we could never get to it. That's two different things. Because I think we're going to have a hard time getting to it because of greed, because of everyone that's on here. And by on here, I mean, like, you know, in the government. Sure. Are we going to have a hard time starting to get to socialism? Probably. But there's a difference between it wouldn't work and we're just going to have a hard time making it happen. Because if you think that socialism isn't going to work because of greed, then boy, do I have some capitalism to show you, my friend. And I'll sell it to you for $10,000. And if you want to tell me that socialism wouldn't work, then I will, you know, do me a favor tonight. And if you could call up the countries where it is working and just let them know that everything they've been dealing with is clearly a lie, and you're so sorry that you have to explain to them that everything that you think's been working for the past few years, it actually isn't. So you should probably break the news to all these people in all these other countries. So if you want to call Justin Trudeau some stuff for the past few years, and it's, you know, some guy on the internet says it won't work, I would want to know. So you should probably call him. I'm sure he's got an email. Tweet at him. I'm sure he's got Twitter. You should, like, you're like, dude, hey, just so you know, it's not working. I'm just being nice. So, get on that. That's my big thing again. Why do you not want people to have better access to healthcare and education? Where's that a bad thing? And if your entire thing comes down to is I don't want to pay taxes, that's all there is to it. if you don't want to pay, if you don't want something to change in your life to better others, then I got some bad news for you, which you're not going to care about because you're greedy. One of my favorite tweets is like, it was like Bernie Sanders' birthday, and some guy, unfortunately I do remember his name was Mike, and like, damn it. But the guy said, Bernie, how about you try giving away all your slices of cake? And then someone goes, Mike, have you never been to a birthday party? Do you not know how that works? You would think teachers would be paid more because they're the one, no matter what. Let's say doctors are the most paid profession in the world. Who taught those doctors? Like, all these ridiculously important and paid professions had to learn somewhere. I don't get it. I don't get how our system works. I just don't get it. Welcome to Politics Chat with Mike. We sure are going the extra Michael today. Ha! We're not saying it's free, you dumbass. I literally said I'll pay more taxes. I said access to better education and healthcare. No, it's not free. We have to pay. But that's the problem. You apparently are afraid to pay slightly more so other people can have better things. Not everyone is afraid to pay a little extra to make other people's lives better. What did you just say? People are greedy. Socialism is communism. No, it's not, you fucking moron. Look, Josh, if anyone should want better access to education, I would think you would be it. Because you're kind of dumb. You should be begging for better access to education. My magpie went out? Your bird? Poor bird. I like magpies. Yeah, we know the taxes pay for them, and I'm okay with that. What part did I cut out on? Because I was busy telling Josh that he should... I'll say it again. Josh, of all the people that should want better education, you should be one of them. You should be absolutely begging for education to be better, could benefit from it severely, greatly. Yeah, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Damn it, it was the best rant! And I'd be okay with our taxes paying for more stuff. Like, sure, is it going to kind of suck that we have a little less money? Yeah, great, but we're going to be getting it in other things. It's not like they're taking our money away and doing nothing with it. They're taking our money and giving us better education and better health care. I don't know why. Why is that a bad trade-off? I wish a lot of things in this country didn't put... The one thing, too, that baffles me is all these boomers that are sitting here like, you guys have such an easy life and blah, blah, blah. First of all, no, we don't. But secondly, wasn't that what you were trying to do? Aren't there so many parents out there who said they want to make their lives better for their kids, better than their lives were, and now that ours are, they're bitching about it? Like, what? Like, you're the ones who said you wanted to make it better for your kids, and now that it is, you're angry. What are you doing? It's one of those things. Would you rather pay, let's say it's $100 more a month for taxes, for, I don't know what it would end up being. Like, I don't know what Canada pays in taxes, but let's say that you end up paying $100 more in taxes for, you know, if we go to socialism and we get the better healthcare and better education. Would you rather pay that, or would you rather pay your $60,000, you know, college debts? And there was a guy who got corona, got the treatment, and his bill was $1 million. I'd rather pay $100 a month than $1 million because I went to the doctor. I just don't get why it's an argument. I don't get it. Why do you want your nation to be stupider? Which is technically wrong, which is why I use that. Yeah, his bill was $1 million. Because, I think he even said, I wish they would have killed me, because now I'm in debt. Him wanting to live and not have corona anymore is going to cost that man. I think his insurance took some of it, but it's still a couple $100,000 at the, I can't remember what it ended up being, but it's like, you literally have to choose, would I rather die or go into so much debt? That's my point. The guy who's sitting here saying this wouldn't work is in dire need of the education he doesn't want. Of all the people who should want free education and healthcare, and free in quotes, it should be you. Because you're clearly a moron, and you would benefit from this education more than any of the rest of us. Maybe I should run for president in the next election. And the thing about the guy with the $1 million bill, the people, there's a random motorcycle, okay. The people who are trying to defend our healthcare system now, they're like, well, yeah, but health insurance like got rid of most of it. It's like, I think he still ended up having to pay like $300,000, which isn't like, oh, thanks, healthcare system. I don't have to pay $1 million. I only have to pay over $25 of that. Fine. Thanks a lot. Cool. You're asking them to look up information rather than spout out facts they saw on Facebook. Don't do that. That's not fair to them. That requires extra work, and they're not going to put that in. How dare you? They only need Facebook for their information on vaccines and communism. I mean, I don't know what I have to do, but I'll do it. I'll run in the next election. Sure, why the hell not? I think Trump screwed my chances of running in the next election, though. Because there were so many people that voted for him just because they're like, oh, he's a non-politician. Which, I'm no friggin' politician. So I think the people who would have voted for a non-politician are going to be like, oh, God, no. So I think he screwed the chances for me. Damn you. You turkey dumbass. All right, so I have about 6 votes. That's probably enough to win, right, guys? We got it. LGBT support pedophiles? I mean, I'm sure there's some people in there that do, but just because there's probably idiots that support it in general, but oh my God, no. I've seen people try to justify the Cuties movie. Is it a movie or a series? I've not bothered to look into it because I don't want to. But I don't know if it's a movie or if it's like if it's a bunch of episodes. Good Lord. Yeah, I'll advertise myself as the guy from List 25, and I almost said Netflix. Okay, thank you. I already have my slogan for 2024. I don't know if America survives until then, because we're doing such a bang-up job now. Thanks, everyone, for your votes. Cutie is a French. It's French? The Netflix thing with the weird pedophilia nonsense is French? I'm learning so much today. You can't hear me? I mean, I'm in the middle of nowhere, Florida. There are cows all around me. Breathe me in. Found it on by no, never mind. What am I? I have full bars, technically. Still can't hear me. Ah, it's interesting. Hold on. Alright, I decided to minimize it and reconnect, so let's see. Bear with me, because I'm not that far. Hi, Bug. From Tampa. So, it shouldn't be that much longer. Yay! People can hear me. One of my favorite things is that Steven that went, Steven went to Starbucks and said it's Steven with a PH, and then it just said Steven, PHT-EVN. Steven. Goodbye, Electric Bill. Hello, Solar. Chickens are cannibals. Yeah, a lot of things are. Johnny, I'm going to ask you, how do you think I feel? I hate it. It's terrible. I wish we would have lost and had terrible seasons. Of course I love it, man. I'm excited. Two of my favorite teams are in the playoffs and then in the final of their sport. Yeah. I'm ecstatic. But of course, 2020 would be the year all the Tampa teams start doing well, because it's awesome. Well, hello, Semi. I'm not missing Brady this season. All right, let's see how far from Tampa I am. San Antonio. I drove a little too far. Uh-oh. How open is your state right now? And what are the reactions? Dumb, dumb, and more dumb. Put it this way, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have closed, they're not allowing fans for the first 2 home games. Our stupid governor was angry at that. They're like, no, you should totally open up because the Super Bowl's here this year and we want to show Florida people that Florida and Tampa can be super welcoming. Like, there's a quarantine. No! You idiot! The highest viewed Okay Thank You video last I checked was actually mine. I'm hoping the Cowboys make the Super Bowl. Get the hell out of here. Go Bucks. I don't want the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl. Or even make it, because that means we didn't make it. Boo. Boo, Cowboys. Boo. Alright. Time for my lights to go on. I have little runner lights, so I could have kept going for a little bit longer, but everyone else has them on, so. No, our state's friggin' stupid. Like, I can't, on the way here, I drove and saw 30 people hanging out on a dock. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, we're all dumb. The University of Florida, I heard today, has the 6th highest COVID rate of college campuses in the country. One of my coworkers got it because he went to a friggin' party. He's not my coworker anymore. He moved to Jacksonville. But he literally got it because he's like, yeah, I went to a party. I'm like, why? Someone else I know, I forget who, but they're also doing something this weekend. But I'm just like, what did... Do you think the Bolts have a shot? Yeah, Johnny. I am a Bolts fan. I'm never going to tell you they don't have a shot. And if they got to the finals, then in the final they clearly have a shot because they got there. So anyone who got that far clearly has a shot. If we didn't, we wouldn't have made it that far. And we clearly have the better record because we got the home. Not that it matters now because we're all playing in Winnipeg. But no, Edmonton. We're playing in Edmonton. But we have the home ice advantage. Yeah, they don't care. And it's atrociously sad. I had one coworker, she just kept doing stuff too. She doesn't work with me anymore. But she just was telling me like her plans for the weekend. I'm like, why? I mean, I'm going to Disney, but I'm going with one person. And it is a very open area. So I'm not going to be crowded with a bunch of other people. They have their 6-foot distances. I'm wearing the mask. I'm hand sanitizing. I'm not going to a party in a room with 30 people. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Florida man needs to come save us, but he's probably busy being dumb. I mean, I missed my birthday this year. I mean, I went, down to Tampa and celebrated with my girlfriend. But we had planned to go to Disney again for the weekend. All of us, like a group of us. And it was like, no, it's not happening this year. Because we can wait. Ooh, free bumper. Oh, it was months ago. But thanks, Norfolk. Look, Josh, just educate yourself, man. That's all I ask. Like, you are incorrect on some things, and you should probably do some more research on it. Because the problem is these people spout these things and then they don't do any sort of research. They just see it somewhere and they take it for granted. Like, that's all. They just listen. So communism is not socialism. You should probably, I should have said the other way around. Socialism is not communism. You should probably look into that. Be more educated. That's all I can ask. Don't just take things when you see it. Do your own research. I'm worried, because some people do their own research, and that's how you get flat earthers. But just be more educated, man. And I really don't understand how people can't want their country to be better, even if it costs them a little bit more. Like, when you're getting birthday gifts for people, do you give them the cheapest thing because it might cost me a little bit more? No, you spend a little bit more money. Do it for your fellow Americans. Just want to be a better person. And if you're sitting there telling me that I don't want to make sure that we have better education and better healthcare because I might have to pay more, then you're not a good person. You care only about yourself, and okay, why are you stopping randomly? But that's fine. But I don't get it. It's really, really, really easy to be a good person, but so many people choose not to be. And I do not get it. It's not egg-shaped, it's velociraptor-shaped. We know this. And even capitalism, to an extent, works. In the fact, to an extent, if I make a product and people buy it, I should make money. Yes, cool. But then you have people that take complete advantage of that, like employers that want their employees to work ungodly hours because, or like not pay them well. Like, the concept works. You just need to, like, it doesn't, like, all these people that tried to buy out all these supplies when COVID first started hitting because they wanted to sell it to make money. No, like, that's where it doesn't work. When all you care about is money, that's when you start failing as a human being. Like, you should care about making your community and your city and your state and your country better, or, you know, province in Canada's situation. I got connected a bit. Is employees $103,000, and he would still have as much money as when as just before the COVID. That's how much he earned in COVID, and of course he's not going to do that. But I don't, like, what is he going to do with all of that money? Like, what do you want it for? Just, you literally couldn't spend it all if you tried. And instead, your employees are suffering and they're not doing well, and they're not. I love that one tweet. There was someone that said there should be no more billionaires. You reach $999 million, you get a plaque that says, congratulations, you won capitalism, and the rest is donated to charities and such. Like, there's no point. God, at least Bill Gates, you know, even though he still tries to help with malaria, he still does stuff. But no one should need that or have that much. There's no... I don't get it. I don't get it. I understand wanting enough to, you know, support your family and support yourself and not worry about debt. Great. But if you have multiple billions of dollars, you don't have to worry about that anymore. Multiple more billions is going to change that fact. $1 billion suddenly, I'd give most of it away. Have enough to, have a nice house. I don't need a ridiculous house. Have a house and keep some for bills and stuff, and the occasional trips and whatnot to, I should, be able to enjoy myself, but I don't need, I don't get the need. I think he's worth way more than that. I forget how much he's worth, but I'm pretty sure it's more than that. I thought, I don't know. It's true. It's true in a sense. Obviously, you need money to survive. I can't survive on being a good person alone. But yeah. Yeah, I thought it was 120 billion. I thought it was something like way more than 2. This gum has no flavor anymore. Okay, I am well past the point where it actually cut out last time. Would you guys, on my way to my girlfriend's house, I am going to, what was the gum flavor? It was Cobalt. It was 5 gum Cobalt. So I believe that was wintergreen, spearmint, wintergreen, I don't remember. It's in the glove box. Fun fact, when I was a kid, when I heard glove compartment, I thought it was glove department. Anyway. That's blue. Matches my shirt. Wow, it really matches my shirt. Oh, what? Bezos? It went up. He made so much money during COVID. I mean, it's still going on. What am I saying? So, I'm going to turn this off before I get to my girlfriend's house because I don't want to, be like, here's her home. But, if you guys want to see where I grew up, I can do that. By the time I get there, it's probably going to be pitch black, but I can still try to show you. My house is no longer there. You can look it up, though. You can see my mom's old listing for when she sold it. So you can see my old house. But yeah, the person that bought it, they eventually tore it down and built this big, it's kind of ugly. Like I said last time, there's an entire side of the house that has no windows, which is weird. It's one of the sides that faces the street, so why? It's kind of plain looking. It's one of those like McMansion looking things. It's not that big, but it's definitely bigger than some of the houses around on the block. So if you can see it from the street, that is not the house I grew up in. But that's the lot I grew up on and my old neighborhood. So we'll go there. Fun fact, I found out my girlfriend only lived like 5 minutes from where I grew up. So I was like, what? Well, you can see the spot where it was because there's a big house there now. You'll see it. So I'll drive there. I'll try to show you guys. I don't know how dark it's going to be. I don't know how much you're going to... Maybe they'll have some lights on so you can kind of see it. But I can give you guys the address now. Or I can kind of tell you where it was so you can see it online if you want to look for it. It doesn't exist anymore, so who cares? I want to see your girlfriend. Well, so do I. I'll see if she wants to do a live stream on our way to Disney tomorrow or not. I don't want to... She's more private than I am, so I don't want to just force her onto a live stream. $18. Guys, we can do better. Smash that. Oh, I forgot the name of it. Screw it. Super chat. No, I'm kidding. I have to do that crazy YouTube thing. And everyone, make sure you don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, smash that like button and that notification button. I have to come up with an annoying name for my fans. All right, Mike Army, that kind of nonsense. Then I'll be a real YouTuber. I have to dye my hair a funny color. Seems to be the same state. Yeah, she's in the. I'm 2 hours north in Gainesville. She's actually in my hometown of Tampa. Well, no, I said on the way to Disney. We wouldn't do it at Disney. I'm gonna spend time with her. But it'd be just an hour and 40-minute drive, so why not if she wanted to. We're coming up on 10 months. Something about South Park. Purple would suit. What? Oh, my haircut? It's not happening. Here, I'll show you guys some Tampa. Let's do, hold on. I'm trying to do this to get that. I'm trying to get this out of the way, but it's not going to be perfect. Hold on. That's kind of out of the way. So this is Tampa. Cool. No, yes, come on into my lane. That is fine by me. You know, fun fact, just because you put on your blinker doesn't mean you automatically get to change lanes. That's not how that works. Sorry, for $1,000, would you? Fine. Yeah, okay, I would dye it purple for $1,000 because it's not permanent, so whatever. Hold on, you're going to get to see downtown Tampa soon. Eric, roads are interesting. That, you barely even used your blinker. Come on. So, we're going to get more interesting Tampa-ness in a bit. The sky kind of looks like Russia. I see an elongated Russia. He does need more blinker fluid. He's probably out. I should go ask him. And I'm sorry to all my European people who are probably A, asleep right now, but also I'm on the wrong side of the road for them. Well, not necessarily all of Europe, but... So there's Busch Boulevard. So if you take this exit and turn left, Busch Gardens is over that way. I'm just holding the phone with one hand. I'm not looking. Might be able to see a little bit of Busch Gardens in a bit. Hold on. It's that, you can see a tower. There's a tower with a red light on it. That's one of the rides at Busch Gardens. Sao Paulo. I'm not in Sao Paulo. Come on, dude. God. People can't drive. Be safe. No. Danger is my middle name. To our left is our old dog track, but that doesn't exist anymore. It's there, but it doesn't run. I gave her flowers last time. And I would, but I don't have any right now, and we got to go make that quick run to Target, or else I'd run somewhere and then go get it, but I got her Because actually the last time I was down here was our 9-month anniversary, so I got her chocolates and flowers, which is super cliche, but I got, ow, I got her one she likes. I don't know if it's the same if I buy it when she's right there. Like, ring these up, please, and hand them to you. Here you are. There's downtown Tampa. You can kind of see it in the distance. Wait, is this even charging? No, but it's okay at 44%. Hold on, let me clean that lens off. That's better. Where's all the iguanas? Well, the gators are probably in the water, and iguanas are more South Florida. We probably have some, but where they're running around, that's more South Florida. Come on, aim down. There we go. This is MLK Boulevard. If you take a right, you will eventually get to Raymond James Stadium, home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Off-ramp backup. No! Hopefully it was the off-road to I-4. Off-ramp. Tampa International. We also have a street right there you can see called Florabraska. I might leave it in this for now so you guys can see my hometown. There's downtown Tampa, guys. You live in Connecticut? I love snow. What exit is this? There's Florabraska. Wow. This is the traffic to go to I-4. Ooh, so glad I'm not going to Orlando from here. Oh my goodness. That's a couple. That's like 2 exits. I do have a snow hat. I have actually a couple of them. All right, you guys ready for downtown Tampa excitement? This is going to be the most exciting live stream you've ever seen. Oh, right here, you guys get to see what is known as Malfunction Junction. Because there are a ton of accidents that happen here. Here we go. Welcome to Malfunction Junction. This is where I-4 and I-275 meet. So there are a lot of accidents that happen here. There's downtown Tampa. So normally I'd probably get off on Dale Mabry. No, you know what? I'm gonna show you guys cool stuff. Okay, you guys pick Dale Mabry or West Shore. Someone pick an exit quick. Well, Dale Mabry might be Dale Mabry might be more interesting. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Whoa! Disney World. That is behind me now. All right, let's punch it, Chewie. There we go. Blinker on. Merging. And in. Perfect. Just gotta do that one more time. I'm trying to get there so you guys can see the lot. What time is it? 7:30? 7:40. Oh my god, I haven't seen United Cab in a long time. I use my blinker every time I turn, every time I merge. I use my blinker. It's actually, I do it automatically. I just do it. So right now the stadium is to our right. You will not be able to see. Let's punch it. Excuse me, Coke. And I'm looking at the screen every now and again, and that's it's getting dark. Apparently, Ivanka Trump was here the other day. She went to one of the Cuban restaurants here, two of them. The Colombia restaurant, La Segunda. Please don't change lanes. Thank you. Punch it, Chewy. Yeah, maybe. We're getting off. So that billboard right there is for Catania and Catania. My jaw hurts from all this gum chewing. Oh, it's a digital billboard. Changed. But it's for Catania and Catania. And it is, they're two lawyers. They're brothers. I think they're twins. I don't remember if they're just brothers or like specifically twins. But my cousin is a lawyer. And she said that in like the law business, they're known as, and I don't know how many people remember this, there was a show back in the day called Bananas in Pajamas, and that's what they're known as, Bananas in Pajamas. I can tell you're all really, really excited. So this is Dale Mabry. This is like the main road of Tampa. Ah, Tampa, the strip club capital of the world. This is Cypress, and there's about 2 lights up. We're gonna have Kennedy, and that's another big one. If you take Kennedy left, you head east on Kennedy. We're heading south right now for anyone that doesn't know directions. If you take Kennedy east, you will hit downtown Tampa. It all just looks like California. Interesting. It's probably the palmetto trees. We don't have palm. See those trees right there on the right? They're palmetto, not palm. Maybe the occasional palm tree, but we're more known for palmetto trees. See, that one over there is a palm tree. Those on the right, on the left by the CVS, those are palmetto. Home to the famous stupid-ass palmetto bugs. And if you're about to ask me, hang on, let me try to clean this lens off a little bit more. If you're going to ask me what are, Mike, do tell me what palmetto bugs are. So, palm trees are, well, they have palm fronds on them. These are palmetto. They're just, these have like long stems, and they have these little branches out of the, I'll try to show you. You can kind of see these little like, someone's not going. They look similar, but when you look at them, they're totally different. Palm trees are a little bit longer too. Their leaves, see how those are pretty short? The palm trees are a little bit longer. But palmetto bugs look almost identical to cockroaches, except when you go to kill them, they fly. So I'll never forget my first time seeing one as a kid. Oh, I could show you guys my high school. You guys want to see my... Okay, do I turn right and go down Henderson, or do I show you guys my high school? Hurry up and pick. The house is easier. It'd be easier to go Henderson. I could show you the high school another time. Actually, we're not going to do that. You probably won't see much. You probably won't see much from here. Look up Plant High School in Tampa. You vote high school. Fine. You're not going to see much. Or you can see the way I went home from school every day. Okay, fine, we'll do my high school. Alright, so this is actually, we're going to take a tour. This right here, see that? This is my first job ever. It's Einstein Bagels. That is the first job I ever had. It's very hard to do that while not looking, because I can keep my eyes on the road. So I hope it was in frame. That is the first job I ever had. So normally I would take a right at this light. This is Henderson. Is it closed again? No, it's not. It's open. It was closed for construction a couple weeks ago. But normally I would turn right here, go down to Henderson. Henderson would turn into Manhattan. Henderson actually goes at an angle, as you can see. It goes south, goes northeast to southwest. So this is the Publix that I used to go to all the time as a kid. It's coming up on the right here. This Baycare Urgent Care Center on the right, that used to be a Blockbuster Video. Yeah, there's Publix here on the right. That's the Publix I used to go to all the time. My high school's coming up on the left. I'm going to stay in the right lane because at that, not this light, but there's a light up there that's red. That's where I'm turning right. My mom actually went to this high school too. So, and if you know Wade Boggs, he went here. Gallagher, the comedian, went here. All right, I'm going to try to just leave my phone right against the window here. And I don't want to pass. There's my high school right there. There's the baseball field. There's the gym. This is HB Plant High School in Tampa. Home of the Plant Panthers. That's the gym. So it's not the front of my high school. This is the back by student parking. Excuse me, truck. Pardon me. Excuse me. And we're turning on Bay to Bay because I gotta go to my house. Whee! This is Bay to Bay. We're getting a little dark. On the left, you won't be able to see it. It's way too dark, but there is a park. It's called Friendship Park. Where is it? It's coming up. Oh, it's definitely coming up. I can see the reflectors from the fence. There's the fence on the left there. You won't really be able to see it. There's the park my dad used to take me to as a kid. It's called Friendship Park. There's a tree over there that I used to pretend was a spaceship, and I'd climb in. I hope you're enjoying this tour of Mike history. This is a Messianic Jewish temple, which, awesome, cool. That makes no sense, but you do you, I guess. So if I take a right here, that's that road I would have gone down. That's Henderson. It's Manhattan on the Henderson. That's what it turns into. So here's where I would have been if I didn't show you guys my high school. Where is the lane divider? Will they repaint this road? I can't see the reflectors. I know this is the 2-lane road, but that's just because I'm from here. My goodness. It's not showing up well. Mine on camera. I don't know if you guys see it. Can you guys still hear me? Is everything still connected and looking fancy? A lot of bounces. All right. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is Vasconia Street in Tampa. This is the street I grew up on. We're almost there. This is my neighborhood. This is where little Mike ran around, rode his bicycle, did stuff. So a lot of these houses are, this house on the left there was actually in the cover of a magazine once, like Better Home magazine or something like that. Like this house on the right here is actually pretty new. A lot of these houses, if they look ridiculously large, they're new. Like there's just a lot of houses that, there were older houses built in like the 50s that people have since purchased and torn down. So this, like what happened to my house. I think my house was from the 50s, I think. Or 60s possibly. So this little thing right here is what I used to call the island, because it's kind of a, yeah, it's a little, we used to kind of play in it, but every now and again you get sand spurs. So this is my house. Okay. I'm gonna turn it, there you go. That lot right there, the corner lot, that's where I grew up. Oh, the fire hydrant's still there. See, there's no windows on this side of the house. That's so weird to me. This is my old driveway. No, they definitely torn out the driveway. But yeah, this is, the fence is still there, so my yard is still there. But this is, my old house. Well, my old lot. So yeah, that's where I used to grow. This is where I grew up. I learned to ride my bike on this street right here. Skinned myself many times. I once played outside. The road started flooding. Oh my God, they tore down this house. There was a giant explosion once at this house in the backyard. Like something just exploded. And like my mom's room lit up and it just, we're like, what the? And so like, you'll see it on the right here. I'm going to turn this way. There's a gas station. Actually, I'm going to go left. There's a gas station on the corner down there to the right. And like all of a sudden I'm playing outside and there was a giant flood of water rushing down the road. I'm like, what the hell? So I went and got my Lego set and I started to play in the water. It wasn't water. It was gasoline. Because hold on. The gas station like exploded, and so there was gas rushing down the street. I thought it was just water, so I'm like, yeah, no, it wasn't a meth lab. I think it was like their transformer, their grill, or like their propane tank. Something just exploded. It was just crazy, and I just remember like everything was. It was at night too, so. Literally everything was just orange. It was like, this right here, you can't see it. There's a restaurant right here. It used to be a Little Caesar's Pizza. Well, it was definitely not fireworks because there would have been more explosions. Because you have multiple fireworks going off. It was one giant explosion. And I think I remember it was like their grill, their propane tank or something just went up in flames. So, because I think I remember reading about it later. There's a library right here That actually used to be a Winn-Dixie supermarket that they turned into a library. They tore it down, but yeah. So that's pretty much my tour of Tampa, my old neighborhood. So I'm going to let you guys go soon. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey of, what the hell did I call this again? Going the extra Michael. Well, we did. We learned more about me. We went the extra Michael. That's crazy. We did it, guys. But thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for the couple of people who donated some super chat money. That's awesome. Really helps us out there. I will again. I'll ask my girlfriend tomorrow. Well, I'll ask her tonight if tomorrow she wants to go live. So if she does, we might do a live stream real quick while we're on our way to Disney. We're gonna probably stop at Disney because, first of all, we want to experience Disney. Secondly, I need to film for my channel. Thirdly, live streams kill your battery. Like, even though my phone's been on the charger, I've lost about 40% of battery. So, they just kill your battery. Oh, please don't let that be what I think it is. So, alright guys, possibly see you tomorrow. If not, I will see you Wednesday for the OK Thank You live stream number 23, I believe. But, thanks so much for joining me. It made this drive so much more pleasant. Not that it's a bad drive to begin with, but it's, you know, not tedious, but, you know, it's just in the middle of nowhere sometimes, so. But thank you guys. Love all of you, and have a great night. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Don't do anything stupid. And love you guys. I don't know where the stop button is. It might be this. Yep. Bye, guys.